Welcome, everyone. Today, we'll discuss our annual sales performance and targets for 2025 in detail.
Thank you, Lucy. There are several points we're eager to learn about from your presentation.
Yes, we're looking forward to hearing detailed analyses.
Great! In the first part, I'll cover our 2024 performance, and in the second, our 2025 targets. Let's start. This year, our total sales reached $25 million, which is a 6% increase compared to last year. However, our target was $27 million. Unfortunately, sales in Western Europe fell short of this goal. Looking at product performance, our premium package performed the best, with sales increasing by 15%. On the other hand, standard package sales fell below expectations, negatively impacting our overall performance. Regionally, the Middle East and Asia exceeded their targets, but Western Europe lagged by 10%. Now I'll share some visuals on our sales performance. On the screen, you can see annual sales trends. I'd like to highlight the decline in the third quarter. This period saw a significant drop in demand. Moreover, the recovery after the second quarter was mainly driven by growth in the Asian market. Compared to last year, we maintained stable performance in the US market, but we aimed for more growth. For example, in the US, we lost some major clients due to increased competition, which affected sales negatively. I'll now share a few more data points. As you can see, the overall revenue growth resulted from the success of high-margin products. However, this success couldn't fully offset the poor sales of low-margin products. What I've explained so far is a general summary. Now, if you have questions, we can address them.
Have you analyzed the reasons behind this decline? Why was the third quarter so weak?
Yes, we did. The primary factors were the economic slowdown in Europe and supply chain disruptions.
Why did supply chain disruptions have such a significant impact? Were preventive measures not taken?
That's a valid question. We took some measures but were late. Also, our demand projections were overly optimistic. We're planning more proactive steps to overcome these issues next year. I'll now talk about how we plan to address these issues next year. But first, any other questions?
Do you have a specific strategy to improve performance in Western Europe?
Yes, we're working on a new campaign model. We'll also make some changes to product pricing.
What about contingency plans? If situations like the third quarter happen again, do you have a backup plan?
Absolutely. Next year, we'll implement an early warning system for risk management. Moving on to the details of the second quarter, there are some positive insights I'd like to share. Now, starting with the positive points from the second quarter, let's discuss how we'll achieve our 2025 targets. The second quarter performed strongly, especially due to growth in the Asian market. In Asia, sales of the premium package exceeded the target by 20%. This should set an example for all regions. Additionally, our digital sales channels accounted for 30% of total sales during this period. We'll focus more on digitalization.
Speaking of digitalization, how was the return on investment in this area? Do you have a numerical analysis?
Yes, John, digital sales channels grew by 40% this year. We expect this trend to continue next year.
However, digitalization costs are still high. How do you plan to manage these costs more efficiently?
We aim to optimize costs in this area. We are in talks with better technology providers. Next year, we are planning special campaigns focused on Western Europe. We've developed pricing strategies tailored to local consumers. Also, to prevent supply chain issues, we are building a broader supplier network. Now, let's move on to our 2025 targets. Our overall sales target is $30 million, which means 20% growth. The highest growth is expected in the Asian and Middle Eastern markets. Investments in these regions will increase.
A $30 million target seems quite ambitious. Do you have a clear strategy to achieve this goal?
Yes, we have three main strategies: digitalization, focusing on local markets, and increasing product diversity. In terms of digitalization, we will enhance the user experience of our e commerce platform. The buying process will be simplified.
What about product diversity? Are you planning to launch a new product?
You're right, David. We are working on a new hybrid package. This product will cater to both individual and corporate clients. A strong advertising campaign is planned for the product launch. We will heavily utilize digital channels.
We mentioned the failures in Western Europe. What steps will you take to improve customer loyalty there?
We are revamping our loyalty programs. Specifically, we aim to offer exclusive discounts and benefits to existing customers. Additionally, we will strengthen our customer feedback system to better respond to regional demands.
Speaking of feedback, the third quarter analysis showed a significant drop in customer satisfaction. How will this be improved?
To enhance customer satisfaction, we are training our teams to take quicker actions. We've set new KPIs. Now we'll close 2024 with the final quarter analyses. After that, we'll move to the details for 2025. As you can see, despite the challenges in the third quarter, we finished the year strongly. This success was achieved thanks to the collaboration and alignment of our teams. We're planning for even better next year.
Thank you for this part of the presentation, Lucy. It's been a comprehensive evaluation.
Yes, I expected such a detailed analysis. However, can we get more data on cost management?
Of course, David, we can address the cost details in the second round. Let's move to the next topics now. Lastly, I have some suggestions on how our teams can perform better. We can discuss these points. To wrap up, I'd like to highlight a few key points regarding team performance and collaboration. Our team collaboration has been a significant factor in achieving our 2024 goals despite the challenges we faced. For 2025, I suggest we establish clearer interdepartmental communication channels to enhance efficiency and reduce delays.
That sounds practical, Lucy. Can you elaborate on how these channels would work in daily operations?
Of course, John. We propose a centralized digital platform where all teams can share updates and track project progress. This will minimize miscommunication and provide transparency across departments, helping us meet our deadlines consistently.
That could work, but will there be training sessions for the teams to adapt to this new platform?
Absolutely, David. Training sessions and step-by-step implementation plans are part of the strategy to ensure a smooth transition. Another priority is employee engagement. We're planning quarterly workshops to address challenges and foster innovation.
Employee engagement is vital. Have you considered setting up a reward system for high-performing teams or individuals?
Yes, we're finalizing a performance-based reward program. It will recognize achievements and motivate our employees.
That's great to hear. Employee satisfaction is crucial for maintaining productivity and achieving our ambitious targets.
Exactly, David. We believe investing in our employees is the key to long-term success. Lastly, I'd like to focus on sustainability. We plan to integrate eco-friendly practices into our operations.
That's an excellent direction. Have you identified specific areas where we can implement sustainability measures?
Yes, John. Packaging and logistics are our primary focus areas. We aim to reduce waste and carbon emissions.
That's a good initiative. Are there measurable goals set for these sustainability efforts?
We've set a target to reduce packaging waste by 15% and logistics emissions by 10% by the end of 2025. These measures align with our long-term commitment to corporate responsibility and building a sustainable future.
Thank you, Lucy. This has been a thorough and inspiring presentation. I appreciate the level of detail and clarity.
I agree. It's clear that the team has put in a lot of effort to prepare for 2025.
Thank you both for your feedback and valuable input throughout the meeting. Your questions helped refine our approach. If there are no further questions, we can conclude today's meeting. I'll circulate the meeting minutes later today.
That sounds good. Thank you, Lucy. I'm looking forward to seeing the follow-up plans in action.
Thanks, Lucy. Let's aim for an even more successful year ahead.
Thank you, everyone. Let's stay focused and continue working towards our shared goals. Have a great day.
Now, let's take a look at the meanings of some words mentioned in the conversation.
Revamping. The process of improving or changing something significantly.
The company is revamping its employee training programs to increase efficiency.
Incentive. Something that motivates someone to do something.
The company offered a bonus as an incentive to meet sales targets.
Streamline. To simplify or make something more efficient.
We need to streamline our internal processes to save time and reduce costs.
Optimization. The act of making something as effective or functional as possible.
We are working on the optimization of our website to improve user experience.
Synergy. The interaction of elements that produces a greater effect than the sum of their individual effects.
The merger of the two companies created a synergy that led to greater innovation.
Forecasting. The process of predicting future trends based on data and analysis.
The marketing team is forecasting an increase in sales for the next quarter.
Leverage. To use something to maximum advantage.
We can leverage our strong brand reputation to attract more customers.
Scalability. The ability to grow or expand without compromising performance or efficiency.
The company's new software solution offers excellent scalability as the business grows.
Due diligence. The process of thoroughly investigating something before making a decision.
The legal team performed due diligence before the company signed the contract.
Cohesion. The action or fact of forming a united whole.
Team cohesion is crucial for achieving project goals and maintaining high performance.
Thank you for watching our video.